side. Hope you all are good and sound at your home. Today I am going to discuss my views over the most interested topic, that is communication skills and skills of a particular language. We often confuse both of them because we think that a person is a good communicator only and only if he or she is good at a particular language. The particular language can be any. For me, it can be Hindi. For you, it can be English. For the third person, it can be his own national language. So, is it so that if a person is not good at a particular language, then he is also not a good communicator? No, it is not so. Why? Because a good communicator is who can deliver the thoughts, the views, and his ideas to the next in any language, but the thing is that the next person is understanding and agreeing upon his ideas. Even if the next person was not agreeing from the beginning, but at the end of the day he say that yes, you were right. That is the quality of a good communicator. For being a good communicator, you need not a particular language. You can be a good communicator in your own language, whether your regional language, national, or international language. Right? So, what about the skills of a particular language? That is, that when you are working on a particular language, when you want to learn a new language, when you want to have hold on a new language, that new language can be any foreign language, right? So never confuse both of them. A good communicator may not have skills to speak all the language, but the language he or she know, in that language they are the master to convince you. And whereas in the skills of a particular language, the person is good with the grammar, with the syntax, all things related to that language. Yes, one thing can be done is that the skills of a particular language can be considered as a small part of the communication system. Why? Because for communication, you need a language, not a particular one, but any of the language you will take. And being good at that language is must. Okay, now you can decide that what you want to improve, whether you want to improve your communication or you want to improve your skills of a language. Now when you decide it, then move forward. What to do next? Communication is again of two types. What are that? Verbal communication and non-verbal. What is the verbal? Verbal is the one in which we share our views in a spoken way. Like here I am speaking and I am conveying my message in spoken. So this is considered as a verbal communication. Whereas non-verbal means in the written format. When I will share a PDF or a presentation or something like that without speaking, only and only in a written manner, that is considered as a good written communication. Now, it again depends upon you whether you want to improve your written, oral, or both. Again, when we deep dwell into these, there again comes the two parts. One is the formal, 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 and the next is informal. Now, formal itself clears, including some formalities, like you are talking to the officials, either your own company or any other company. Not company, but someone you don't know, you have to give some respect to them. These all come under the formal. And informal, without any formalities. In that, you can include the communication with your friends, with your family, and the person you know, with whom you do not need to do any of the formalities. Again, it depends upon you. Most of the time, people are good at the informal communication, because at that time you need not to think so much. But when it comes to the formal communication, you have to think twice or thrice before speaking, because if you speak something wrong, your impression will get down. And nobody wants that, because it will affect your career, right? So you are now, I think, clear with the communication skills and the language skills. So it depends upon you, whichever you want to select. But again, never mix both of them. If you want to improve your communication skills, then do work on the quality of your spoken, the pitch of your language, and also the clarity of the words which you speak. But on the other hand, if you want to improve the skills of a language you want to learn, then you need to be good at that language only. So, it's my first video. I hope you all will like. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.